The World Cup has never just been about football. It's what happens when billions of people believe in the same moment. Cities get louder, strangers become teammates, flags become conversations. For a few weeks, the things that usually separate us matter a little less. Different countries, different languages, different lives, but somehow the same hope that we might witness something unforgettable. And this year, I did. From the outside, we see the stadiums, crowds, and the final 90 minutes. But inside the World Cup, there's another world. It lives in the rehearsals no one sees, the flights that land in the middle of the night.
They stopped me at immigration. Did they actually? They're like, why do you have so many suitcases? I said, I live in a plane. Then that's perfect. That's enough. They didn't believe me.
The credentials, the security checks, the sound checks, and the waiting. It lives in the dancers learning one more count, the crews solving one more problem. Somewhere between the rehearsals, the music, and the people behind it all, I realized something. The tournament wasn't the story. The people bringing it to life were. And for me, that story became Nora's.
We wrapped up the first schedule.
I've known Nora through many chapters of her journey. I've seen the performances, the pressure, the ambition, and the work behind the moments the world eventually gets to see. But this felt different, because this wasn't just another stage. And this wasn't our first rodeo. But this was Canada. This was home, the country where her story began. Before the arenas, the cameras, before millions of people knew her name, there was a young girl here with a vision bigger than the life around her. And she couldn't have known exactly where the journey would lead. That she would leave home, build a career thousands of miles away, learn to survive in an industry that rarely makes space, and yet somehow it all led back here. That's what made this more than a performance. It was a homecoming. The week was a wave of long days, changing plans, endless repetition, dancers finding their marks, music changing by the hour, costumes constantly being adjusted. There was excitement, exhaustion, pressure. One thing about us though is that we make sure we have a good time. And while we prepared, Toronto was transforming. For that week, it wasn't only home, it became the center of the football world. The FIFA countdown concert was just the beginning. You could feel it everywhere. The city was holding its breath, waiting. And then opening day arrived. The streets filled with color, music from every corner, flags covered shoulders. Everywhere you looked, people had traveled from somewhere else. And somewhere inside all that chaos, Nora was getting ready. Now look, by now I've been a part of many Nora performances and milestones. But what made this special wasn't only who was on stage, it was who was watching. Her mom was there, her brother was there, her sister watching her perform live for the first time was there. Her friends and high school teacher were all there. The past wasn't behind us that day, it was right there in the audience.
How did I do?
For everyone else, the performance lasted only a few minutes. For Nora, it had taken a lifetime. Standing there with my camera, watching it all, I realized something. We spend so much of our lives chasing milestones, but the milestone is never really the point. It's everything and everyone that carried us there. And this was only my second World Cup, but I can't stop thinking about what it gave me this summer. How lucky am I that a camera can become a passport and it lets me witness moments like these. Yes, we come for football, but we remember the stories. The player representing the country that raised them, the family watching a lifelong dream become a reality, the DJ who manifested a global sound from his bedroom, the child who dreamed, this person who struggled, the artist who refused to quit, and the woman who finally stepped into the life she once imagined. That day, Nora didn't just come home. She came home as proof that if a dream survives long enough, one day it might meet its moment.